I see a lot of commercials about it, yeah. So I didn't know how tight it's going to be right there, but I've seen they both spend a lot of money on commercials, that's obvious. So pay
No doubt about it. It's one of the tightest and most closely watched primary election races in the country, and it's happening right here in the Piedmont Triad. It is for State Senate District 26, which includes Rockingham County and a part of Guilford County. You know the candidates, and you've no doubt seen the ads in this race between two Republicans, North Carolina State Senate Leader Phil Berger and Rockingham County Sheriff Sam Page. Whoever wins the March 3rd primary moves on to November to face the Democratic candidate, retired Reidsville physician Steve Luking. Good evening. This is the Fox 8 10 o'clock news. I'm Neil McNeil.
And I'm Katie Nordine. In-person early voting in this primary started today, but yesterday the New York Times posted this article saying the Berger-Page race is close and could upend the balance of conservative power. Fox 8's Justin Lundy is on this story for us tonight. He joins us here in the studio. Justin, I know you spoke with some early voters in Rockingham County today. What are their thoughts going into this?
Well, some voters say they had already seen the article. Others say they didn't know about it. But each voter I spoke with says they are all well aware of what is at stake this election season.
I'm not surprised here in this county. I'm really not.
You have seen it?
Yes.
Gosh, what was your reaction when you saw this?
Well, it seems like it's a whole lot of money been spent and a whole lot of advertisement, that's come in the mail.
Rockingham County early voters are well aware of how tight the state Senate race is, especially after it was thrown in the national spotlight by this New York Times article.
Oh, I see a lot of commercials about it, yeah. So I didn't know how tight it's going to be right there, but I've seen they both spend a lot of money on commercials, that's obvious.
State Senator Phil Berger currently represents North Carolina's 26th Senate District. This election cycle, he faces Sam Page, who is the sheriff of Rockingham County. First-time voter William Smith says he casted his ballot early on Thursday because he knew what was at stake.
And this was your first time ever voting today?
Yes, sir. Chances are it's probably going to be down to within a couple hundred votes either way, maybe even 100 or less.
Wake Forest University professor Nate French says the race is as tight as it is because of President Donald Trump's endorsement of Berger.
It's got national attention because the name is Trump has been invoked. That brings with it its own particular baggage, and it's become ugly, right? This is not a boxing match where people are going for points. People are swinging blows. They're trying to knock each other out to see how this goes. And what you have, particularly in Berger, is a proven winner for several years, a proven power broker for several years. He's the heavyweight champion. But you have a contender that does think that he can win this race, or at least make sure that he can get some things that he wants against the kind of Berger agenda.
French says the election will come down to whether Berger's loyal voters will stay put.
Berger has had a strong hand of control in the state of North Carolina, which means that anything that Trump was trying to do federally, he was going to institute and be able to push those things across the line in North Carolina. But you'll notice that our budget is not passed. Individuals at a standstill, which means the local politics, while they seem to think that Berger will win, they're not sure of that.
All of the early voters I spoke with say their main concerns are Medicaid coverage and education, and early voting ends February 28th, and election day for the primary is Tuesday, March 3rd.
All right.